Hear my story and learn from it. I live in France. I saw a guy in internet. We were chatting together. We chatted for like 6 months. I decided to travel to Senegal to see him. My plan before I left France was I'm going to spend 1 month there because I work in France. I live in France. All my family, they live in France. Getting to Senegal, 1 month passed. I couldn't go back to France. 2 months passed. I was still in Senegal. My family was worried, but I could not pack my things and come back home. But this guy started proposing to me. He was forcing me to go and do the wedding with him. I could not even open my mouth to say this was not our plan. But I went ahead. We did the wedding. But I could not return back to France. I know that something was working me. I spent 1 year with him. Before then, I got pregnant. After spending more than 9 months, I was able to leave Senegal. I packed the documents that two of us used during our wedding to France. And now I was already pregnant. When I get back to France, all my friends, my family, they were shocked at me. But I let them know I don't know what happened to me. Nevertheless, I give birth to this child. It was a baby boy. I took the marriage document to the Office of Immigration in France. Everything went ahead as we planned it. This guy relocated to France. We were living together as a happy family. Before you know, I give birth to another baby girl. Now we are having 2 children. One day in the evening, this my husband brought a guy, which he said, please let this guy live with us because he has an accommodation problem. I look at the guy. I said, okay, you can stay for some time before you get your own apartment. We all were living together. This my husband friend started doing everything like cooking, helping me to wash the dishes, taking good care of the kids. I was so happy with him. But one thing I noticed, anytime I'm going to work, he must try to know my plans of the day. When am I closing? When are you coming back home? This continued for more than a month. But one day, I decided to lie about my working plans. He asked me again, when are you closing today? I said, I will be finishing around 7 o'clock. Before I get to it will be late. But I finished around 3. I went home. Getting home, I entered because I have my key. I was hearing some strange voice in the sitting room. I decided to take some steps to our living room. Getting there, I met my husband with this guy on our matrimonial bed, which I was shocked. I ran out of the house. I went outside. I started smoking some cigarette. I take fresh air. I peeled myself, trying to know if this is real. I went back home. Getting home, my husband was not at home. This guy was not at home too. I waited. I waited and waited. My husband did not return. A day passed, 2 days passed. I didn't see him. I was like, maybe he's afraid of what happened. After a week, when I went to work, he came back to the house and packed all his belongings. I don't even know where he stays right now. After some months, he called me and said I should continue with my life, that he has continued with his life with that so-called friend. I cried and cried because I gave him life. I gave him documents. I brought him from Africa to this country we are now. I don't really know what to do. My correct people, I hope you guys listen and understand what happened to this beautiful woman. We all should be careful. We should know who we are chatting with on Facebook, because everybody that you are seeing on Facebook, they have their own mission, they have their own purpose. This woman traveled to Africa to see a guy, but after 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, he was not able to return back home until she was pregnant. You will know something was working this woman. Everybody understand that. Okay, guys, if it's you, what will you do in this situation? Let people know at the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.